before start time next week, Shatner.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Just literally
Technical
unplayable.
difficulties. Don't know.
Amateur
where I
hour
put the
over
book.
here.
I thought I knew where the book was like all day, but it was the another supplement book that I bought instead. Derp.
Rookie mistakes here.
Does anyone remember what happened last session? It's like 3 weeks
We
ago.
went and talked to the dude at the graveyard. Wasn't that about it?
Yeah, what was the outcome of that? What was the reasoning behind that?
Something to do with bones. Somebody was
The Saints' bones.
owed a debt over a game of dominoes.
Bones.
Saint
Bone Man.
Saint Bone Man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Someone was fucking listening.
Gotcha.
The bones were missing. We went to go find him. The guy was like, I didn't take them. The coffin maker did it. Or he sold them to the talk. Saint Andrel? Andrel's bones? There
Coffin
we go.
maker basically
Notes
paid
up.
him to do it. And Milovich not being in a particularly great situation in town, like most people, especially people his age, being an orphan, he betrayed the trust and stole the bones and gave them to the coffin maker. You guys effectively made it to the coffin maker's house, presumably. God, I already closed the section I need.
Time for another monitor. Or 5.
It's not the member. I'm not playing it online.
Weren't you able to move
I
the
can
windows?
extend it in, but it does weird stuff. Like, it does very strange things. So this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment. Siri, you're here?
I'm here.
Cool. You guys all have control, and you can do as you will.
Can you give your description of the building again?
Yeah, I mean, it looks very similar to other buildings you've seen here. Not necessarily stands out in terms of like maybe one of the fancier houses like the Wachter house or the Baron's house. But this one,
1 story,
2 stories, and boarded up tight. That's probably the one thing that stands out a bit more than others. It doesn't seem to be abandoned and boarded up. It seems to be
What do you mean by boarded up? Like, are all the windows?
Yeah. So this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are boarded up tight, and a deadly silence surrounds the establishment.
Okay. I'll go up to the front door.
Okay.
And just give it a knock.
Okay. Roll perception for me. Okay. You don't hear a response or notice anything.
I'm gonna tell the group I'm gonna check for other entrances, see if there's any unlocked doors.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to unlock, or I'm gonna see if the door is unlocked. Jiggle the handle.
The door is locked.
Okay.
An observer as you go around. You do see another door at the back, but all these windows you're passing are also closed up. So there's like window here, quite a few windows, and they all seem to be pretty much locked up tight.
Can I see if the door is unlocked?
That one is locked as well.
I'll motion for Royce to come over and ask him to see if he can get this thing open.
Yeah, I can try to lockpick it.
I forget what we were rolling for that. What do you usually do for that, Grim? We haven't actually come across locks often.
Isn't it sleight of hand and it requires proficiency with thieves' tools? Yeah, I think it's sleight of hand and you have to have thieves' tools and be proficient with them. I believe is the way it works. And then you just set a
threshold for it.
Yeah.
So with that roll, you get some movement. You can try again, but you do hear shuffled movement inside, Royce, as you're kind of fucking with this door right now. Sounds like somebody's moving maybe towards the door.
Okay, I'll motion to the two that are next to me and just try to alert them that there's someone on the other side of the door.
And I'll shout out. Do we know the coffin maker's name?
You can assume you got it. It's Henrik.
Henrik, that's right. Okay. I'll shout out. Henrik, hello. Are you there? We have some urgent business. We require your skills.
There's kind of an odd delay in his response, but he does call out from presumably right around the other side of the door. Says, "Shop's closed for the night. Don't really take customers usually. Please leave a note if you'd like me to make something for you."
It's order from the Baron. We really do require your assistance immediately.
I'm unaware of this, and it's getting late for me. Please, just leave a note, a letter under the door if you need any items.
How does he sound? Does he sound like panicked? Does he sound like angry?
Roll a. Go ahead and roll an insight. You can do a perception check. He definitely sounds uncomfortable. Whether it's more than normal, you're unsure. But it seems pretty obvious that he's kind of a hermit. So he kind of runs along that line based on his voice.
By decree of the Baron, he's given us all rights to force entry to ensure this project is taken immediately. So either you open the door or I'm going to open it for you.
I'm going
to say that as intimidatingly as I can.
I'm going to gesture.
Go ahead and roll for that. Intimidation.
Okay, let me hold on one check.
Whilst he rolls, I have intentionally moved to the back door and attempted to be stealthy.
Okay.
I'm going to gesture to Royce that we're going to go around to the side.
Toto, roll a perception for me. Vimrak, you don't really hear anything. Toto, for the first time since being on that back side of the door, you hear movement on your side through the walls there. It sounds like someone is moving something large around inside.
Okay. Does the door have windows on it?
There's from what you guys have seen from this floor, there's no way to even see inside at all, unless maybe a sliver here and there.
I don't want to see in. I want to stand directly in front of it. So if anybody opens it, they open into a wall of Toto.
Yeah, that's fine. But there's no windows on the door now.
Yeah, I meant more like
slightly see through it.
Can I stand in front of the door and have somebody just see that I'm standing there?
They wouldn't know you're there, most likely.
Yeah.
But yes, you can obviously stand there.
I'm going to take out my axe and I'll see if I can just shoulder the door open with my strength.
Okay. Go ahead and roll strength check for me. Probably you still have trouble with the lock, Royce, and the orc friend now seems to have lost his patience. He is now trying to break it down. You assume a carpenter's house is going to be boarded up a bit more than normal, and that seems to be true. This door is pretty well made overall. Royce, you don't think the lock is necessarily extraordinary, but an axe would most likely do it over time. But it doesn't look like you're going to be able to just blow through it necessarily.
Okay. And I'll shout out to Henrik again. Like, this is your final warning unless you want some additional work to reshape your door here.
So while he's
makeover.
While he's calling out, I'd like to try to get up onto the roof somehow to check around.
Yeah, roll. Well, how are you going to use any kind of tools to do that, or just kind of climb up the outside? There's not a ton of, I guess, hand slots you could say, but presumably.
Well, so like these are windows right over here, right?
Yeah.
And they're boarded up.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's some sort of something there where I can get a hand.
There's definitely enough to attempt it for sure, but not as easy as other situations or maybe something that's.
Gotcha. I don't have any specific tools.
Okay, then just roll. I always forget because there's two ways to do. You can roll athletics or acrobatics. Yeah, it's up to you. You can start to make your way up. I'll have you roll one more to get to the top. But if you'd like to stop kind of on the second floor, you can do so. In a couple seconds here, we'll assume that's the case. Vimrak, is that was it 13 to swing at the door?
I haven't swung yet, no. That was
okay. Okay, gotcha. So Royce, you're on the second floor at this point, kind of clawing your way up. The windows on this level seem to be about the same. There is actually one directly above where you are, and there's another one sort of right here as well. I'll actually, not that way. That was close. I will move you over here so you can see where you are. So this is the second floor now. There's a window here. There's a window here. Oh, did it show you that whole room?
No. I see like a few strands over here, but nothing. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, you don't see this room?
Nope.
Oh, good. So these two windows here are accurate, but they're boarded up equally as well as the other ones, it seems. Toto, the noise that you were hearing before seems to be kind of subsiding a bit, and then over the course of the next couple seconds seems to stop. It did not seem like someone was at the door necessarily, but definitely doing something on that in that area on the other side of it.
Okay, I'd like to swing at the door now. Okay.
You don't have to roll. You're just gonna assume it's gonna take. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
You're gonna assume it's gonna take you probably like 4 or 5 good swings to get through it. It is gonna make some noise, and you will be obviously seen during this process. So just be aware of that. But obviously, you can do as you like. But the door does start to splinter as you swing.
Okay. I'm gonna continuously hack at it until something else happens. So.
I'm just looking for any sign of any way that I can peer in and see what's going on the inside, or a way to get in, or
there's nothing, no way to get in. You can pretty easily kind of hold on to one of those outside windows. But like I said, there's boards on the outside, and there's no easy way, I would say, without force to make an entry. Vimrak, unless anyone wants to do anything, time will go by. We'll say that you were as efficiently as possible. Yes.
How much time would be required for him to get through that?
I'll say like a minute. Just enough to start to splinter it and pull the axe out.
Do we hear anyone on the other side over here?
Not since Toto did not anymore, no. So over the course of that minute, it's quiet as far as you can tell.
Okay, so before he gets through the door at the bottom, I'm just going to gaseous form through the door.
Okay.
I'll kind of start as he gaseous forms around. Oh, okay.
He just farts and then
It's
just
just fucking
disappears.
weird.
Yep.
You're gonna gaseous
Disappear
form
in a
under the door.
Yep.
Okay. There you are. For an observer, arranged haphazardly about the floor of this musty L-shaped room are 13 wooden coffins. It's very dark in this room. There's no natural light at all. This door here is open that you can see, and these two doors, actually we'll say that these two doors are open. And Vimrak, you make your way in the room that you're now looking into. This workshop contains everything a carpenter needs to make coffins and furniture. 3 sturdy work tables stretch the length of the western wall. You guys are
I'm gonna
free.
revert and unlock the door.
Okay.
And then, like, kind of just quietly open it.
Okay.
I'll come around, like come down off the wall and
Okay.
go in.
When I enter, do I see any signs of Henrik or anyone else?
No, nothing living. It's definitely a workshop that's well used. Lots of tools. It's actually, I mean, for as cluttered as it is, it doesn't seem to be messy necessarily, just well worked, if you will.
Is it dark?
Yes. It's not in Vimrak's room, but it is dark in the room that you and Toto are in, Observer.
So do I have normal vision, or
It should
Should
be dark
I-
vision in here.
okay? I'll just use because I
Okay.
can see just. Oh wait, wrong one. Sorry, wrong skill.
I would like
Yeah, the
to
same icon.
Okay.
I'll go into this back room with this table and chairs. Do I see
Okay.
anything?
Yeah, a table with 4 chairs is in one corner of this room with a lantern hanging from a chain directly above. 2 well-made cabinets stand against the eastern wall. The lantern is not lit.
I would like to see if I can figure out which of these coffins, if any, was being moved. Like, is there any-
So pick a spot and then roll a perception check for me.
From when I was hearing, would I know if it was like the top of the room or the bottom of the room?
You probably assume it was not any of the 3 closest to you. Probably, I guess, this side of the room if you had to. It didn't sound like it was coming from down here, but it's tough to say.
So I'll percept that chunk of the room then,
Okay.
trying to find anything that makes it look like sounds were happening.
While he's doing that, I want to do the area closer to me.
Okay. So this room, Toto, as you kind of are I'm gonna have you walk over to this area, if that's fine. You're gonna notice it doesn't seem to really. It's almost like these are surplus. They're not moved often. It's quite dusty and dirty in here. Both of you, as you start to look around, notice like footprints that are heading towards you. And just draw. Draw line towards you in this direction, and then head in this direction. And then it looks as though this coffin at the end of that line is sort of moved or messed with in some way, even at the distance you guys are currently at.
I would like to investigate the coffin.
Sure. So as you get closer, we'll say that it's actually not turned in this way. Sort of cowering behind it as quietly as you can be. You can see an old man with face just basically on the floor, maybe quietly sort of whimpering to himself or maybe praying as he's trying not to be heard or seen, but it seems inevitable at this point.
Say Henrik.
He ignores you and his rambling kind of changes a bit. Maybe you thought it was prayer initially, and now you're almost certain it's prayer. Can't quite make out exactly what he's saying, though.
Henrik, where are the bones?
Vimrak,
Go ahead.
Vimrak, that is a staircase up, just so you know.
Yep.
Um,
I'm gonna just look over to Toto and Observer and say I'm gonna check the upstairs.
Okay.
Give
Give him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna pull you here, here, and here. So you come up to the top of a staircase, and there's a door to your left and your right. They're both closed, presumably not locked though.
At the top of the staircase, do I hear any movement?
You do not. Everything you hear is just down below you.
Okay, I'll enter this one.
Okay. What room is that? This kitchen contained a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves of provisions. Nothing crazy here.
What time is it in game right now?
I think it's still. So you guys went to the orphanage, went to the church. It's what'd you say?
Noon. It's probably like noon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just want to make sure for my dark vision. Late
yeah,
8 hours.
Cutting over to Henrik again, he's presumably praying now at this point. It seems to be more like rambling, Toto, from what you can tell. Nothing stands out in terms of any specific deity or prayer that you're familiar with. Sounds like kind of like crazy or frantic rambling. And then you kind of hear the occasional like, I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Don't make me do this. Just kind of random things being said. It strikes you as very odd from a person that seems to be just a part of the business in this area. I'm sorry, Siri, did you go in this room here?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that one was meant to be locked. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So that door is locked. This one that you entered is not.
Okay. I'm just kind of scoping the place to see if there's any other people here. Or what I can hear / see.
Perfect. Hold on.
I love how this map implies that somebody would carry all of that wood upstairs.
Down, right? It's very strange.
Like, why the hell would you
This
have your
old
lumber
man.
storage on the second floor?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Good thing your dining room is on the first, but your lumber storage is not. Hold on 1 second. I've moved.
Building a bunch of shelves right now, so I'm keenly aware of how much wood weighs. Jesus Christ, man. And this would be like hewn lumber, right? Fucking heavy shit.
Yeah.
So he's rambling there, and it just seems kind of haphazard, if anything.
What? Sorry.
He's rambling.
Henrik is just kind of rambling to himself haphazardly.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over to him and try and just pick him up.
Okay.
And stand him up in front of me.
Yeah, you have no problem doing that. I guess the emotion or the feeling you would get is just kind of like, he seems fearful, and he's just kind of looking down, looking around a little bit erratically. Doesn't want to make eye contact with you. He's a fairly frail old man, with some very weathered hands.
And I'll say, Henrik, can you hear me?
He'll shake his head. Like, yeah. Please, we're not open. Come back later. Shop's not open today.
Henrik, the boy gave you some bones, right?
Yes. How do you know that? No, which bones? What bones?
The bones from the church, Henrik. Where are they? Did you give them to someone else?
No. Strahd wanted them. He's, I don't know. I shouldn't say his name. Please, just please leave, please. He starts to weep a little bit. You can definitely tell he's afraid.
And I'm just generally trying to read him, I guess. And I ask him, did you give the bones to Strahd?
No, I'm holding. He's holding them for him. He's not Strahd. Another person, maybe Strahd. He's coming for them, but no, they're not given to him yet. I'll be right back.
You sound really anxious.
I thought
About
as
leaving.
we get the bones and then wait and see who comes to collect them.
Could be a good idea.
We don't necessarily have to engage, but at least it tells us something.
All of you roll a perception check.
Is that skill?
Yes. Observer, you do not hear this. Royce, you do not hear this fully. Toto, you are immediately taken back by the scream, or the roar, if you should say, of Vimrak coming from up the stairs. Sounding as though he basically screams, like he's yelling, "Get the fuck up here!" And then you start to hear shuffles above, from the, let's say, the wood above you. All of you roll initiative. I'll drop you. You're all in the same chat now, but I'm going to have you guys roll initiative from this point. So Hasiri, just roll another initiative and I'll adjust it. And yeah, I'm going to move you back, Royce. You were there to start.
Can you start combat? So
Yes, I will create an encounter. There we go.
thank you. I may not be able to hear anything, but man, I'm quick to react.
It's a lot of Royces.
God damn it. Was
Oh,
that
my
me or
bad.
him? Okay.
I might have done that.
That's a lot of Royces.
I mean, I'll take it. 3 Royces is better than 1, but you know.
Oh,
that's
it's
funny.
lagging big time. My internet's fucking up.
Holy fuck.
That's what's going on.
Oh, you can pick up and move the dice now? Nice.
Yeah. You toss them
How do
around
I
and
get rid
act
of
like
these
you got a good roll.
other two?
I will adjust them for you. I'm turning on HP right now because, you know, I'm the best at this game.
I cast. Fuck you.
Jesus
Christ.
It
limits the
Go
dice.
ahead and I can just add you and adjust it. Roll, and then you were update initiative 10. Okay. You've not had a chance to go, Vimrak, so go ahead and go now, and then we'll just go in this order afterwards.
Okay, so bonus action rage, which I already did.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a swing at the one. Let's see, the one like to the northwest of me.
I forgot to say, all these burst out of those boxes, by the way.
I figured so.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Oh, rude.
The north one? North,
Yeah. Yep.
In the corner or the other side?
The one that's in the corner to my left. So
Okay,
14,
gotcha.
14 to hit.
Don't forget you're still rolling private, so you can change that.
Okay.
14 misses.
Okay, I'll swing again.
Okay. $19 hits.
10 damage.
10 slashing. I forget, is your attack, are your attacks magical?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Because I
Perfect.
picked up that axe.
That's right. Okay. Anything else?
No.
And this will be fun. Okay. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Begin combat. Okay. This one is going to swing at you. Visiri or Vimrak. 17 misses, right?
No, my armor class is 16.
Okay. So, and it is going to attempt to grapple. So roll, instead of damage, it is going to attempt to grapple. Roll the dexterity saving throw. 16 passes. For its second, it's going to claw again. That will miss. That's its turn.
Well, wouldn't I fail the throw? Or because you don't have to roll an attack roll, I think, right? Wouldn't it just be
These are specific.
Okay, so
It's against this creature's. It's an ability on their attack, basically. So instead of doing damage, they try and do something else. And then in that case, they can grapple or not. But with your save, you pass the grapple, or they don't grapple. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Why? Weird. Okay. So why is it doing that? Okay, weird. The one that you swung at and did damage is now going to swing at you. So the one here swung at you first. The one here is swinging at you second. You have a claw coming at you. You're raging. Are they supposed to get advantage or anything?
No, because I didn't do a relentless attack.
That's right. Okay. So 24 hits. Let's go damage on this one. And it's going to be 8 slashing.
Which is reduced to half because I'm raging.
Okay. And then second attack is going to miss. Observer, you're up. Not really sure what's going on, but Vimrak or Toto is up to something. He heard something.
Okay. I am going to just checking one thing real quick.
And Royce, you're after.
They are 40. Okay. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And that'll be at 8th. So I'd like wolves. If you want to overwrite that, that's your call. Because sorry, they're 1/4. So it's the 1/4. If you check that.
Okay.
I would like wolves, but since it doesn't specify, I believe you have to choose.
Okay.
Although it says choose. Yeah, I choose a rating.
Wolves are fine. How many are you making?
Okay. It says you do 8 of challenging 1/4 or lower. So 8 wolves.
Christ.
I mean, if these rooms are so fucking small, I would choose a large beast. Someone's got to fit through that staircase. And then it rolls their initiative separately as a group.
One too many. It rolls their initiative as a group.
That's a group, yeah, but it's separate from mine.
What is their bonus?
Wolves. What would that be? Is that Dex?
It's based on. Let me see. Initiative is. What is initiative based off, Grim? Do you remember? It's either. I think it is Dex.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Dex.
It's +2.
Okay. So they're going to have
15.
15. I think they rolled 7.
Sorry, they have 15 Dex, so it's +2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They rolled a 5. I think it added 7.
So yeah, 7
Oh,
total.
it did. Oh, gotcha. So it's fine then.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to move as far as I can, which I believe so. It's 30 feet. So, can I move there? Is that how? I forget how the line works there. Does that work?
Where are you moving?
Towards the staircase.
Yeah.
Can you see my line?
I cannot see your line.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pointing 30. You can move diagonal.
Yeah.
30, right? So, okay, I think that's correct. I believe it goes to right there.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'll just shalala again, just in case. And
Anything
end my
else?
turn. Enter.
All right, Royce, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna just go up the stairs.
Okay.
See what's going on.
So it's 15 to there. And you hear sounds of battle this direction. So you've used 15 movement to get
Okay.
where you are.
Let me look and see what I have. Where do I see that?
See what?
Oh, 35 movement, so I have 20 more.
Okay.
Can Okay, so I'll come around the corner, and do any of them look like they've been damaged?
No. Not particularly. You can call out to see if he can tell you which one he swung at. He hit this one. But none of them are looking particularly wounded.
Okay, I'll Hunter's Mark that one.
Okay.
And take a shot.
Okay. Uh, 18 hits. And that is non-magical, right? Or that is magical.
That is non-magical.
Okay.
And then I'm sorry, I should have looked this up. I gotta look and see how much the Hunter's Mark is. So 1d6, and if you said it took damage already?
Yes.
Okay. So then the extra 13.
And that we were saying
The
was
1d,
magical, right?
I think the 1d6 is the Hunter's Mark is, not the 1d8.
Okay, so 5 of that's magical, and then okay. Anything else?
I have another attack, so
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Holy shit, your bonuses are crazy. Yes, that'll hit.
Sorry, something's going on with my internet, I think.
Okay. 12 non.
Hunter's Mark is every time, correct?
I don't remember.
Pretty sure it is. It's the Colossus Slayer that's once per turn. So then another 4 magic damage.
Okay. And that's it.
That is it.
Okay. So this guy is... What do I got movement here? Going to move here. And what's your AC? Royce?
It's 17.
Oh, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I see that.
Damage. 17 slashing damage, which it will allow through. And then it is going to swing again. Or claw at you again, I should say. You said your AC was 17?
Yes.
Okay, second one misses. That one is done. Siri, you've got a the claw coming from the one to your bottom left. That will miss. A claw coming from the one bottom left. That hits, correct? Or is that a tie? I keep forgetting. Sorry. Okay. And then that one will choose to do damage. 8 slashing. And that's that one's turn. And then lastly here. Wow, I really hate the outline it gives for these things. That was top right. Sorry, Siri. Bottom left is now swinging at you. Miss. And a hit. It will choose damage. 6 total. Toto, you're up. You got a choice to make there with the old man that you're holding.
As those last claws come in, like Hysteria like flexes into it because
just kind of leaning into it. These things are they're terrifying. They're creepy and they're very stale. You're kind of upset with yourself that you didn't smell them initially with your relatively keen sense coming from an orc. But at this point, now that they're out of their boxes, if you will, it's very prevalent, especially without any moving air. And yeah, nothing else in here seems out of the ordinary, but these boxes were very intentionally placed, it seems, overall. Toto, go up, or go ahead.
I'm going to cast Command.
Okay.
At Henrik.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Whoa, the game's lagging.
And he just shakes it off.
Yes, a +0. Oh my god.
Fine.
This guy is literally just a normal commoner. That's so funny.
Alright, are the wolves doing anything, or are they just standing there?
The turn hasn't started yet, so they're basically realizing where they are at this point.
Where am I at?
Okay. Well, that's my action. Okay. Yeah. Move here. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I guess I'm going to put it over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Boom. Okay. Vimrak, you're up. Time for a little revenge.
All right. We're going to attack the same one that I attacked before.
Okay.
I will do... Yeah, right. Wait, hold on. I'm going to go... Yeah, the reckless attack. Sorry.
Okay.
So 27 to hit.
27 hits.
10 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attack that one again.
Okay.
$28 to hit. With 17 damage.
Okay.
Is it still standing?
Yep. as you kind of pressed into the other one's attack before, this creature in front of you now kind of like presses into the axe as it slices through its body with this evil, bloody, dripping from its mouth grin on its face as well. The other ones now seem kind of superimposed on you as you. It reiterates that you're fully surrounded by these creatures now.
Gotcha. Wait, I think looking at reckless attack, I thought when you make your first attack in the turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Giving so gives you advantage on melee. Okay, I thought it was advantage on just the first attack. So can I roll just another attack just in case I get a crit?
Yeah. Hey, good time to get out of the way. That's awesome.
All right. So how is that one looking that I have attacked, that I've hit 3 times now?
It's missing
That's
an
the one
arm
that I hit
on
as
the
well,
floor,
correct?
and its head is sort of about to. There's deep gashes across its body, but it's still struggling to stand.
Okay.
That's the one that I attacked.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
No, that'll do.
Okay. Wolves, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna command the one at the top right. I can't select now. That.
Let me see
My
if I
ping's
can
not
give
working for you?
Control of all these. Hold on.
That'd be nice. Weird, ping's not working. Anyone else's pings not work?
Just gonna make them friendly. Can you move them now?
No.
What is
see
it for
those
ping?
pings.
Control space? Or
Yeah,
sorry,
it's supposed to be
control
hold click. Yeah, I can't ping anymore. That's cool. I'm gonna refresh real quick. There we go. Now I can ping. Yeah, I see. Like it's got a blue outline, the one at the top right that you did.
Can you move that
But
way?
I can't. No, I can't move it. It just does like a drag select.
So
I think it needs to be orange.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Boundary grant access to summoned tokens.
Should be under identity, but I don't see.
What I did from Ancient Arcana Summoner player was that I made actors for all the summons he wanted to use and made him owner of all those sheets. Though I still have him drag. So I still have to drag them onto the map when he summons them.
Try and move this one.
Yes, I can move that one. It's got like
Okay.
no sight though. It's 5-foot
Okay.
range.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna erase. Who else did I erase? No one. Let me try and do this the smart way, so we're not here all day. Okay, if I pull that over, can you move it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Just has 5-foot range, 5-foot sight.
Okay, let me fix that real quick then.
I think they have dark sight, right? They don't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they don't have dark vision.
They have dim. They have nothing.
No, they just have hearing and smell for perception.
That's weird. They're fucking wolves.
I
Dim
know.
vision. I'm giving them dim vision.
Okay.
Okay, does that have vision?
Yes, thank you.
And is movable.
Yep.
Okay, let me just copy it. Okay.
Thank you. That's gonna go a lot faster.
Yeah.
I'm ready to. Am I allowed to move them now?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I'm gonna command one of them to go over to Henrik, and
Okay.
I'm gonna command it to watch him, make sure you can't leave. Stop him
Okay.
if he tries.
So
And the
as
rest of them
that
gonna
one
start.
approaches, like he just like tries to back away into the corner as much as he can. He's like, "What is this? What's going on? What is this?" Toto and Observer, you both like hear him kind of freaking out in the corner now.
Have to do a good growl just to really freak him out.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna start moving the wolves up. So they have 40-foot movement. So move
Okay.
there, and then want to have another 10 feet on that one.
Okay. So
Going
it's
up the
gonna
stairs.
go there.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and move it as far for. So it's 5, 10. So that's all of its movement there.
Okay.
And I want to have it perform an attack.
Okay.
Do I actually have that capability? Does it bite?
Move attack.
Cool. Attack. Wow.
That will not hit.
Wait a minute. Sorry. It has pack tactics. One of the wolf's allies is Royce, so it actually has advantage.
Okay.
So roll attack again.
That's
There
not
we go.
broken.
Right? And then I'll roll for damage. Assuming it hits.
Yes.
Piercing.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna go back down to grab another wolf. That one is still another 20 feet. Yeah, 30. So it's
Is
gonna
this
go
enemy
there.
a creature?
Whoa!
Trying to do this
Launched
well.
it.
What was that?
Is the enemy a creature?
That you're fighting?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone, according to...
Oh yeah, that's correct. Granted, DC
On
11
bite?
is super easy. Yeah, bite has that additional ability on it. Thanks for
It's
pointing that out.
Constitution, right? Or what did you say,
Strength. A DC 11 strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you want to move that one up?
Yes. Just let me know how many you want upstairs, and I'll move them upstairs.
Well, they all can't make it. But actually, can I just? No, we can't. Just move all of them as far as they can go, which is 40 feet.
How
each
about
one.
I put all the rest of them then? You just want one downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put them all in the kitchen here, and you can just minus or move 5 feet for whatever. Just assume they all come up in the same spot, but yeah.
Can this wolf here see the creature?
No.
Okay.
I mean, knows they're there, yes. Attack, no.
Okay, just make sure. And that is the end of the wolf's turn.
Oh, these have more movement though, right? Because once they get up, they have more, or not so much?
They getting to here, I believe, that's where you put them.
Yeah.
Is 30 feet for the one that was closest, so the other ones can't get around.
They have 40.
Yeah, just getting from here to here is 40 feet.
Okay, well, one should be able to get there.
I mean, the getting here was as far as they could go.
Well, this
Unless
is
you
the
can.
same.
Oh,
this
actually,
is
yeah,
the
that
same.
is. Sorry, that is 10 feet.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
because you can move through allies.
Yeah. So one more
Diagonally.
can get there.
Okay, then I'll
Assuming
just do
you
one
want
more
that.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. So I'll go ahead and just do an advantage attack.
Okay. 18.
Any of those hit? Okay, I'll just do damage, normal. And then has to do the DC save again.
Okay. Ooh, it's close.
And defender wins. So
Okay.
all right, now the turn's over.
Okay. This one is up. The one to your south. Zemrak is attacking with a claw. It is going to choose to try and grapple, assuming it hits. It has advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll one more. that won't really matter. And then go ahead and roll me a I don't know.
Dex save?
We've been doing Dex. That's fine.
Okay. I think it's supposed to be a strength. But
Probably a strength, but I don't want it to be a strength.
I know you don't.
Fuck. Okay. That one hits, or that one, you fin that off. The next is attack for damage. 12 does not, wow, that's shit. That does not hit. The one that is very injured is going to move here and then like move in to kind of like sniff you and just like look you up and down. And as it does this in like a creepy, very unsettling way, it's going to like claw out with its other hand at the same time. A 22 hits. Let's do damage for this one. 11 total.
Sorry, so in half is 11 a 5 or a 6? I forget.
You can round.
I believe it says which one to do.
I forget. Just round
You want to
down
post
for
it
now.
again?
One of you can check.
I'll round up, so I'll take 6 damage.
Okay. This attack will be to grapple. 21. Go ahead and roll. You can roll the strength. I'm pretty sure it's strength.
No, that's fine. We'll stick with what we've been doing.
Finally. Okay, so problem is, whoops, you didn't see that. So you are currently grappled by this target here. I will put a little thing here. There's not like a good hug icon.
So I believe I can still attack. I just can't move, correct?
Can someone look that up? I really don't feel like
Yeah,
looking at
I
it.
got it right here. Creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends, yada yada. But yeah, so it only just says that my speed. So I can't move anywhere, but I can still attack.
Okay. Observer, you're up.
Okay, just checking. That's the spell, damn it. Okay, I'm going to move up. So...
Sorry, am I also restrained or just grappled?
You were grappled.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my ruler here to figure out. So that was 5 feet, 10, whoop. 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, so I want to move right there.
Okay. You need me to do something?
I need you to move me up since I'm down here right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll move you there.
What's that skull symbol on the one next to me on the left?
That's the one that is grappling you, just so you know.
Guess I'll just do this. Okay, now I'm there. That was like at the edge of my movement. I was getting up there.
Okay.
Like moving around them. Okay, so from here to cast. Use symbiotic entity.
Okay.
That's just going to get me my plus 20 bonus HP.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Where's your up?
Okay, the one that's grappling him. I'll attack again.
Okay.
There we go. Oh.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Like damage?
Yeah.
I assume I take that.
Well, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna set my parameters now. So let's say on a 15 and up, you hit his Siri. All right, there you go.
Luckily, you rolled low.
Was that even a roll, or did you just put in 20? It didn't say 1d20.
Oh, I put in 20, huh? Hold on.
He wants to make sure.
It says roll. It says /roll 20. Oh yeah, you get 20 every time. What the hell? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you're rolling a 20.
There we go.
And I'll just kind of like, as I'm being like grappled by this thing, like look over and just be like, like give him the look of like, really, like I need any more shit.
You have like a friendly arrow back in your back now as well.
Well, if at first we don't succeed.
Those kind of
Keep
face
shooting
palm.
the Fury. That will hit. And that is non-magic, right?
That is non-magical, and then the 3 is magical.
Okay.
And then the 4 is non-magical. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll pop a good berry for good measure.
There you go. Perfect. This guy. Ugh, gross.
Halo spores.
What is it?
Halo spores. It's reaction.
Yeah, what is it though? It's con.
DC 16. Constitution. Yeah, it says on there. I posted it. Hey, finally.
Fuck me,
So it's going to be this times 2. Because I, wow, 2 necrotic. Every fucking time I roll 1.
They are resistant to necrotic, so it's taking 1.
Woohoo, good thing I popped it. 1 whole damage.
And then it is going to attack you, Royce, for a grapple.
Okay.
12 misses. I'm assuming it is going... How much health do these things have? 11?
Yeah, they only have 11 health. Nice.
I'm gonna attack you for damage, Royce. Another 12.
Wow.
Okay. That one is done.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. This vampire here, Siri. I'm trying to see. I know what it reads here, but I'm playing it this way. So, it's going to bite you, Siri, now that you're grappled, the one to the top right.
Okay.
And you are going to take, let me see, 2d6 damage. So 7 total. Necrotic damage. However, this specific necrotic damage, as this creature kind of bites into the backside of you, kind of breaking the arrow that was stuck into you, you feel this like deep pain, like immediately in the space. You're taking 7 necrotic damage. Do any minuses that you need to, but your maximum hit points are going to be reduced by 7 as well.
So, curious for how that works. So the damage I took is halved, right? So I took 4 instead of 7. Does that mean my max hit points are 4?
By whatever you took is fine. And then that will stay until, well, you're unsure, but your maximum hit points are being reduced by this as well. And then it will move here, and then it's going to... Oh, and also the creature kind of like sits back and almost like gargles in this disgusting like show of like force and like drinks the little bit of blood that it sucked out of you. And looks replenished, even though that one had not been hit yet. Roll a perception check for me. You feel, based on how that creature reacted, the couple times in your combat experience that you've run into creatures that can basically suck the life form or actually heal off of attacks, you think that this creature with the bite attack is actually healing itself.
But it was the one.
It was this one, not the one that's taken damage.
So it healed itself, even though it hasn't taken damage.
It didn't heal itself. It did, but it didn't. My point is just to let you know that attack heals. But the one that actually bit you was at full health, as far as you know.
Okay.
And then it's going to move there and then do a claw for damage. Damn it! I'm sorry. 20 hits, but let me do the 20, and then damage is going to be normal. So 8 slashing.
Okay.
And then that one's turn is done. This one is going to move down. Do you take? Yes, you do. Go ahead before it moves.
Whoops.
That will not hit.
Actually, wait. Question: would I get? I wouldn't get advantage on my throws because I took relentless attack, right? Or
I don't think so.
I think it
probably just on your attacks, not your reactions.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's going to go here. Observer, your AC is what?
17.
Okay. 12 misses, an attack for damage coming again. What the fuck? 4 in a row. So
that's
weird.
Hilarious.
You can't smell, but this creature looks gross.
I can smell.
Oh, it is. You can't
want
smell.
to.
Looking.
If I want to.
You probably don't want to right now. Toto, you're up. Good morning.
Is that wolf holding Henrik?
You would imagine, yes. He does not look as though he's going to do much. But when you were holding him, you did know you realized there was some type of basic weapon on him, or maybe a tool on him, but you're not sure exactly what it was. But he does not look like he's about to put up a fight. But that may change if it's just a wolf, so...
Okay. Damn it. Can't see. Okay. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And fucking spirit weapon. Can't do crap with it. And because I can't see upstairs, I'm gonna move my spirit weapon kind of here, so it's hovering in Henrik's sight.
Okay.
And I will pop.
What does it look like right now? Do you choose? I forget.
It's a
flail.
mace. It's like a glowing mace.
Okay.
And Spirit Guardians for everybody who's not me.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's 15-foot radius.
Okay.
So I don't know how tall the ceiling is in here.
It's 15 feet.
Let me see. Ooh. I forget how we were doing this. Was it when you cast it, it hits everything, or was it on that creature's turn?
It's when they start their turn there. When you cast this spell, blah, 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 and when the creature enters an area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it takes...
Okay.
So it's a wisdom saving throw when they enter the area of effect.
Or when they start their turn.
Or they start. Speed is halved regardless. The damage is dependent on...
Okay, so all of you here, basically, in this, from this point down to this point, see these angelic, spirits now floating through the area that you're getting used to. It's rather comforting, a little more comforting than a bunch of blood-hungry wolves. So you assume now that the bro below is has joined the battle. Anything else, Toto?
Yeah. No, I think the Guardians would be able to affect the 2 middle vampires.
On this currently?
So, like, I can't see the other room with my character, so I'm going to ping with the Raven. I think it would affect those 2. I don't know if it would affect this one. I don't think it would. He might be a little out of range.
I think it's all... Oh, I see.
Because it's a radius, right? So I think those 2 would...
No, I'll say it's all 3.
Okay.
Because the line would come over his square if you line it up with how the staircase is built. So all 3 do that now or on their turn?
No, on the start of their turn.
Okay, perfect. So anything else?
That's it.
I will mark them so that I don't forget with this, the holy symbol from below.
Paralyzed.
Vimrak, you're up. Oh, did you move on accident?
Maybe you moved it. All right. So imagining the one that has me grappled, like, kind of came up behind me and has me like around the torso. I'm gonna like take my great axe and kind of swing it from my feet to over like the back of my head and kind of like,
Okay.
you know, hope I can kind of hit it.
Okay.
Just a regular attack here, not reckless. 16 to hit.
Not going to be reckless or anything.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes. I can describe your kill if you'd like.
So as I'm swinging back, my axe, swinging it kind of like reverse overhead, gets stuck in the whatever this thing's like cranium is, and that releases its arms, and then I like kick it. I like donkey kick it in the torso, and like push it backwards to get my axe unstuck, and then with that I get this. Because I reduced the creature to 0, I get an extra attack, so I'm going to swing at.
Nice.
I'm going to swing at the one directly beneath me.
Okay.
Oh, fucking Christ.
That will miss. And just kind of like lob off a piece of the box that was still staying there. Axe is nice and sharp still, but a little piece of wood just goes flying towards this window and cracks it.
Okay. And I also do have extra attacks, so I get a third attack. Yep. Same one I'm going after.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And damage of 15.
Okay.
Did we establish if drinking a potion was a bonus action or required a full action?
I like it on bonus action. I don't like taking a whole turn. I think that's what Critical Role does, right?
I believe so.
Critical Role uses, I think, bonus action for self, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It sounds more fun.
I mean, actually, no, because that great weapon mastery was a bonus, so no, I would not take it. So,
okay.
My turn.
15 damage total.
Reading more about Spirit Guardians.
Make them stronger or worse?
Not as strong.
Well.
There's two things. It's up to you to decide which way you want to go with it. But essentially, anything that doesn't say it can go through walls can't go through walls, apparently.
Yeah, we established it can go through walls because I think it's cool.
The other part is when it's cast, it says the number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. So you have to be able to see them, I guess, to determine whether or not to attack them.
Not in this fight. You guys are all going to die. But yes, going forward.
I'm just letting you know.
Yes, no, I appreciate it. But these guys, whoa, my internet. You guys have killed one, and Bimrak's almost dead.
It's also where I have to make the obligatory Jeremy Crawford tweets are not rules. No, they're officially not rules.
That's just one way of looking at it.
On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8. What is the wisdom?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this for all of them. We'll go top to bottom. Vampire spawn, wisdom. So 23, 20, and 10. So the top one does not pass, and then takes how much?
I rolled a 12.
12,
Radiant
and that
damage.
is radiant damage. Okay.
Half damage on a save.
Oh, okay. So they all take an amount of radiant damage then.
Yes.
Perfect. So we're doing minus 12, minus 6, and minus 6. And then, as you know, typically any kind of life gain things are oftentimes turned off by radiant damage. So be aware of that. And cool. So this one is up.
It's almost like I have...
you removed my wolves.
What?
From the turn tracker.
How
yeah, remember,
did I do that?
Because when you deleted all of them, it removed them.
Oh.
When you remade them, you didn't put them back in. But they were 5, or they were 7. You rolled a 5 and a had. Plus 2.
I did not want to put them back in. There we go.
Okay.
That's actually nice. You can just drag it and it just makes up a number in between. Damn.
That's really cool.
Hashtag.
Okay.
Convenient.
I'm gonna go ahead and have the one closest to me attack. Features bite. And then attack with advantage. Second hit.
I'm sorry. 14 will not hit.
Okay. I'll go with the next one. Go ahead and do another advantage attack.
23 hits.
Okay. Damage, normal. And then it's got to roll the Constitution save. Sorry, the Strength save. DC 11 Strength.
Okay. Ew.
Damn. Nice. Okay, and I'm guessing the wolves can't get around. Onto the wood or anything.
Them run up the wood. I mean, they could jump there easily, but you run a situation where if they jump up there, they might like collapse and roll, and create even more difficult terrain. So like these would roll towards you, these would roll towards you, these would potentially roll like north, if you will, north. Things like that.
Okay, can I move this one over and have it like go through my square, but then jump on top of that?
Sure.
It will take an ass attack from that thing.
Okay.
So it's got to move outside its range, but I kill it right here. 9.
Oh,
so close.
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright. Oh, wait, wrong one. Oops. Yeah, I'll fix that. 11.
You just switch their places.
No, is this how this works? Oh, that is so annoying. Okay. And do you want me to do athletics?
The combat. Oh, you don't need to do athletics. It can get up there. I'm just going to decide. I'm going to roll things silently to see.
Okay, I gotta move it there to move it here.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, if I double click, and then -9. Okay. Can I attack with it now?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can.
Alright, it's going to bite, and it has advantage. 18?
Yep.
Alright, and damage, normal. And then do another. Yep. Damn. God, getting lucky.
7 piercing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same with another wolf. I'm gonna try to do. I can't really see over there, but I want to put it up here on the other side.
Okay.
So jumping from this location onto here.
Okay. As you jump on that one, those are going to shift. Not enough for it to move, but it is going to push into this and become even more unstable. So as that wolf jumps up, that pile of logs, basically, or pile of wood, does sort of collapse, if you will, into these and into this. So just know it's a bit lower than it was initially, and it's putting pressure north and south.
Okay. And I'm guessing this only gets one ass attack?
Yeah.
A turn? Okay.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and do another fight. With advantage. 16?
16 hits.
Okay. 7 piercing, and then strength 11 DC.
Okay. Oh no!
Finally. Alright, that one should be knocked prone. Okay, I'm just gonna move these slightly in the back, and I'm gonna end my turn with them.
Okay. Alright, so this guy is up. He is gonna move here and attack this wolf. Let's do damage.
Yeah, AC 13.
Okay.
Hey, it depends.
Second attack.
Oof.
That will hit. Damage. 6 slashing.
6. Alright. Minus
And then
6.
top of the turn order. This guy is dead, so he's gone. Oh, wait, no, dead. So he's here. Siri, you are no longer taking advantage rolls, right?
Correct.
Okay. Perfect. This one is going to attack for damage. That is going to hit, I assume. And then damage 8. It's going to attack for grapple. It's going to hit. Go ahead and roll a dex. You were grappled by... Forgot what thing we used, but we grappled by this guy. Wait, what did we use? We used the crazy ass mouth. Where'd that go? There it is. No, I want the big one. There we go. The southern one is grappling you. That one's dead. Observer, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to...
Did you take damage, Siri?
Yeah.
But you were at 9, or did you do it that fast?
I did it that. I mean, I was at 13 before, and I took 4.
Holy shit. Okay. Gotcha. Good.
Okay. I'm going to just do a regular shalalala attack.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Bitch.
I'm going to attack this one, the one closer to Royce.
The vampire kind of cocks its head and looks at you curiously.
Actually, never mind. I'm going to attack this one because I have advantage on it because it's prone right now, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and swing.
Oh. Okay.
22.
Hits.
Okay, and normal. And then it's that plus, so that's magical damage, 10 magical.
Okay.
And since I've got my, features, symbiotic entity open, I deal additional 1d6 necrotic damage when hit with melee attack. So slash roll 1d6 and then half whatever that's going to be. So was it round down? Just one additional necrotic.
Another one again.
Okay, and turn over.
Okay. Royce, you're up.
Do I get advantage on attacks if things are prone, or is that just melee?
Well, you have disadvantage on prone enemies.
Yeah, because it's even harder to hit for you.
And you also have disadvantage because there's an enemy within 5 feet.
Within melee now. So you're just all disadvantaged. You could try and move like over here. stand on that box, get out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
what I'll
will
do.
take one attack, though, from this guy.
It hasn't had its turn yet. It already used its ass attack.
Yep, he's next. You're right. Cool.
Okay, and then I will I'll switch Hunter's Mark over to that one.
Okay.
And attack.
Okay.
Get.
Ooh. 29 hits. 13. So it's going to be 2.
20.
So minus
2 of that
2.
is magical.
Whoa, what did I just do? God damn it. No.
Revert.
What did I do? Oh, he was only hit once. I think I know what he was at.
Holy fuck.
God
Damn
damn
love
it.
life.
Hacks! Minus 2. I should just turn that off. Don't
For enemies, yeah. Because we can already see resistances that way.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yes. Okay. 21 hits. Alright, so 10 total.
15 and 5 of it is magic damage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. This one is doing...
Yeah, Halo
So
Spores.
it's Halo Spores and fuckers below. We'll do Halo Spores first as Constitution. Ooh.
Yay. So it's gonna be, I guess whatever this rolls, because it's double damage. I just wanted to... God, it's so low.
And then, what are the spiritual guys again?
Wisdom saving throw. Just gonna cast it again.
Okay. 18. So I'm safe there, but I take half, which...
Do you want me to roll again?
Radiant.
It was 12, or you can roll again.
I'll do 12. So minus 6. And then I'm going to add the little... Oh, no. I know that. All right. He is going to bite you for grapple, or claw you for grapple. Observer, 17.
I believe that is my AC. Let me check. Yeah, my AC 17.
Okay. Claw for damage. Damn.
What? Oh. Not dealing damage.
Claw for damage, yeah. Hasiri, claw for damage coming at you from bottom right. Oh, that sucks. Claw for damage.
Sucks to suck, bitch. That's what I say out loud to the.
What you say out loud? This vampire is going to use. So, wisdom, con, fuck you guys, and fuck you guys. I think both. I think fuck both of you. 17 for 16. And what was the Halo Sports DC?
It only does it once a turn. I already did it.
Oh, cool. Awesome. It's going to use its movement to stand up. And, well, it'll use half of its no, it'll use its movement to stand up. And it's going to claw for grapple. Observer.
Ooh, fuck.
Okay. So roll dexterity. 13.
Is it a dex save?
Yeah.
Where do I roll that? Oh, probably saves.
Click on dex and then save.
There we go. Normal.
12. Ha!
You
You're
got me.
grappled. And then... So, bite... So 13 necrotic total if you have any resistances, but that is minusing from your maximum health. And
So how does that work with temporary hit points?
your maximum health would probably reduce by 13, and then the 13 damage would be removed from your temporary hit points, I would assume. They're just kind of treated as like two different hits, basically.
Here, how about just, well, I don't know the skill name. Shit.
And
guess
then
what we
this
can do is
creature is going to heal for 13.
Minus 13, and I guess we'll just do minus 13. So 48 of 30. Well, yeah. I've got 55 of 35
at the bottom
health.
is you can put temporary at the bottom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so you should keep those. Yeah, so 48 is your total.
13. That's really weird way to look at it, but I guess we'll...
Your maximum goes down by 13. But then your
But I have
total...
plus 7.
Oh, interesting.
Because I still have plus 7. So I'm still above my maximum HP.
Yeah.
So that's where it's kind of weird. It's not a disease, is it? Or poison?
You're not sure. Give me 1 second though.
So I am immune to diseases.
I don't think it's a disease. Maybe though.
Alright, it's vampires. They're all about diseases.
Alright, I'm back. Wife aggro. You're not positive as to what the effect is at this point. But...
It's definitely not a disease, though, because I'm immune.
Okay,
you hit me with it.
Then you take the damage, then. That is correct.
Okay,
And
so yeah, definitely not a disease.
Gotcha. Cool. That one... That was its full turn. Okay, Toto, you're up. You may now come upstairs if you'd like. It's crazy you've been downstairs this whole time.
Just hanging out, you know.
I mean, you've actually, technically, in terms of healing done, you've done a lot of damage that would have been done. Healing mitigated is very high.
Have I? I don't know. I want to get here.
Oh wait, this one gained life. Which one gained life? This one?
Well, it was hit by radiant, though.
Yeah, it should not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to get up there. I left a space for you.
Yes, if you like to get to the top of the staircase, you can get here without issue. And for 5 more, you can get here and see all the fun.
Yes, I think I can get that far. Okay. Okay, now what? Yeah, I'm not good at that. Okay. You'd think I'd have a better idea. But not my spirit. He doesn't know that. Okay. Yeah, why not? Fuck these guys in particular. I don't think I can hit them without hitting a wolf, so whatever. Is one of the two wolves on either side of the vampire north of Observer more or less injured to my eye?
One on the left is much more injured, but they're both injured.
Oh fuck! There's a moonbeam. It's gonna hit 2 vampires and a wolf, I guess. Which sucks for the wolf, but
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Moonbeam. What are we doing? Down in a 5-foot radius. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder until the spell ends. Dim light fills the cylinder when the creature enters the spell. Okay. And so what are they doing that now?
They do it at the beginning of their turn.
Okay.
So that's my move. That's my action. How far can I see? I can't see. How far can I move spiritual weapon?
Assume it's right here. So. Or no, it's further than that. It's 35 feet to the top of the staircase, so to your left 1 square.
Can you just move it 20 feet south?
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so you can, it's going to be right here now at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Vermac, you're up.
All right. First off, as a bonus action, I'm gonna drink a potion of healing.
Okay. Wow, those are cool.
Oh, sick. So I get 6 hit points back. Okay, and then I'm gonna swing at the one directly beneath me again.
Okay.
And again.
Okay, that one hits.
So 13 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll be my turn.
All right. Wolves are up.
Okay, I'm gonna have this one is going to take the radiant damage, I think, or it's how much health does it have left? Just got to re-roll for the damage, so.
Well, there's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, let's see. I wonder, does this just work? Where does it roll from? Oh, it does roll from the wolf. Yeah, so that one has 7, so it's going to take full damage, so that's going to be...
Whoa, those are cool dice.
Well...
yes, that one's dead.
Very dead.
Okay, the one on the other side is going to do a... Oh,
sorry.
Okay, I see. It's going to do an attack on the one closer to me with advantage since I'm there. Okay.
Yeah, 22
and then
hits.
I'll just do damage.
Okay.
10, and then it's got to do a save. Strength.
Oh,
Yes, knocked down again. Sweet. Okay.
Okay.
And the one below is going to attack this one with attack. Oh, sorry, not disadvantage. That was my bad. I mean, just be a 12. Wouldn't matter. So that one missed. The one below is going to do a bite as well with advantage.
Yep.
The 12 would have been a 16 because you get +2 and +2.
Oh. But that would have hit Shatner?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll damage twice then.
Okay.
And then it's got to do the save.
Which one are you attacking? South? Or...
This one right here, yeah, with the 2 wolves. And I'll do another one. So basically I have to make 2 saves. Yeah. Hey, it's knocked down.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to end their turn. I'm going to keep the ones on the left still on the left.
The wolf that is down below, how much does it listen to you at this point? Or how much do you perceive of what it's doing? How much is it
the wording?
How much is it you?
The wording, it says, summon creatures are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for summon, blah, 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 which is their turn. They obey any verbal commands you issue to them. No action required from you. If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. And since I told it to stop the guy from leaving, it would take that command.
Okay. Okay. This one, Moonbeam, is a Wisdom? Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay. An 11.
Yeah,
Are you still channeling the angelic thing or no?
One channel at a time, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go for Moonbeam. More damage.
Okay.
DC 16. What was my damage?
Why don't you roll the damage every time? Is that like a personal preference?
If you can remember, it's easier, and you don't have to scroll up and find the damage dice. It's 2d10 radiant.
Okay.
There you go.
7 radiant, and that's for this one. Okay.
That sucked.
Nope, still applies radiant. That's good. It is going to.
Are they shape changers by any chance?
They are not.
Okay.
This one here on its turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my circle of spores on that one, or halo spores on that one too.
On the one that's going right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna take. So that would be 4 times 2, but then it's reduced down to 4.
Okay. This one is gonna roll an attack for the wolf here if you'd like. It's gonna move out of range.
Yes, I would like that. Actually, do these have attack of opportunity? Is that a thing you have to have? Oh, I'm thinking of.
No, they have.
You're thinking of Sentinel.
Is that still bite?
Versus. Yeah,
Is
just
it
bite.
is regular? So it's takes advantage still.
I don't think we're doing the advantage on bonus actions, basically. So just roll non-advantage.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay, damage.
And would it take the effects of being knocked prone?
It would, which would be incredibly fucking annoying. What is it? Strength? I swear. To God.
Yes. Strength 11. Oh, so good.
God damn it.
So all 3 are prone now, right?
Oh my god. Yes.
That's so funny.
Okay, well, this one, I will have it move here. So this is what it's. I want this to be understood. So it's trying to run towards this wall, it seems. So it will run here, as it tries to leave that space, that wolf's going to kind of snatch out at it and snap out and like grab its leg and like just take a chunk out of it. It's going to fall basically here, collapse this area, and then make all of this now difficult terrain as this wood kind of falls down and rolls into this box and pushes that box a bit as well. So basically the space from the dead wolf to the end of the blue line here is difficult terrain, but it was trying to run towards the wall. So take that for what you will. It doesn't have that was its movement, but now it's not in range of anything. So I'm just going to have it skip its turn. The one up here is going to go. This one has you grappled. I have marked. Is that still correct, Siri?
Correct.
Okay, so this one is going to go for a bite.
Did you do a check on your turn to get out of the grapple?
Hey, by the way,
did
I don't think I got a turn after Toto last went, did I? I don't believe I did.
You didn't. Yeah, it went Toto straight to my wolves.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
So that one directly beneath me, regular attack.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they both missed by the last turn and then you didn't do anything. So, okay, but you are grappled by the southern one.
Yeah.
Okay, 25 hits.
10 slashing. How is it looking?
10 slashing, magical. It looks okay.
Okay.
Oh, no, you did go.
Did he go?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the turn order. Moonbeam, Potion of Healing.
Oh, yeah, you potioned.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And then Great Axe.
My bad. So
I forgot about it too, but I remember we were typing at the same point, so I had forgotten. What? Okay, so my initial attack, bite, 22 hits, damage. That is...
Why are you... seems like a different attack roll than what you had before.
That's a damage roll. The one up top. 2 minutes ago, attack... Yeah. Attack was 22 to attack with a bite. And then the damage is going to be... Ooh, I've been calculating this wrong. Actually. Observer, gain back half of your missing temporary hit points. His series
round it up or down?
Round up is fine, because I was reading this wrong.
13, so... Gains 6.
Because it's 1d6 plus 3 piercing plus
back.
2d6 necrotic, and I was not calculating those as separate. So his Siri, you should gain a little bit of maximum life back, but I don't know if it's going to matter now. So you're taking 12 total, of which 5 of that is to your maximum health as well.
Okay, I already took 6 away. So
okay.
You said how much was necrotic?
Necrotic is 5. Wait, where is this? Oh, it's plus the 3. Okay.
Okay.
What are you at now?
I'm at 9 HP.
God, you're still...
When you took the necrotic damage, did you take the damage and reduce your health, or just reduce your max health?
Yeah, I was at 15.
Okay.
And he hit me for 12, and I subtracted 6.
So it cannot bite again.
I take half damage from every type of...
I know. The last 3 times I've looked, your health's at 9. I'm like, fuck.
I was at... I recovered...
Isn't it
13-9 back up, and then back down to 9.
Isn't it half of everything but necrotic damage?
But psychic.
Oh, it's psychic.
Yeah, so psychic...
These guys are psychic necrotic damage, bro. No, they're not. Okay.
Then I'm unconscious, and I've failed all my death saves.
Okay. So this is a claw for damage. crit. 10 slashing. What a lame fucking crit. God, I hate your character so much.
I mean, you're gonna kill me again for the second time. I have.
No,
you can
I'm
see Vemrak is like very close to death.
It's rage.
Raging. That's just raging.
Yeah, it reduces.
Is it like a special
It's my
form of
class
raging?
ability.
It's his class.
So what I'm reading on
yeah.
rage is you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
And then my totem of the totem. What is it? Path of the Totem Warrior? Where is it?
Totem Warrior Bear.
While raging, you have resistance to all damage except psychic damage.
That's fucking dope.
So dumb.
So fucking dope.
I mean,
all right, Observer, you're up.
Okay. You have 4 health left. Okay.
yeah, I mean, you can visibly see that Vemrak has taken a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, I'm watching every turn. I know what I'm doing here. Okay, so
I'm gonna get a drink. I'm probably gonna my
between
goes as far as it used to. So bear with me.
Okay, I want to know which one's most damaged here. The one that was grappling me, it got knocked prone. Is it still grappling me? But like holding onto my ankles? And that one's still grappled to you, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got an idea.
I mean, I'm not going anywhere, so grapple doesn't really do much.
Well, it allows it to bite you, which is the problem. Don't want it healing.
Mm.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. That is a lame downside to moving, but other benefits. What's up?
The one that was grappled to me, it knocked prone now, right?
Yes.
So
we'll
is
say
it still grappling?
I don't think that's really
Like an ankle biter?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Thorn Whip on this one. That's grappling Siri.
Okay.
Come on. Yes!
Wow.
Alright, so I'm going to critical hit. So 17 piercing on it. And I'm going to pull it. I can pull it 10 feet closer, so I'm going to pull it over to here.
I think I get.
You don't get pulled with it. I'm pulling it off you.
But he's grappled.
That's the whole thing. I'm ripping it off of him.
Surya goes 1. It's fine.
Do I get it?
It's non-magical, right?
It is piercing.
Okay.
But it's spell attack? A melee spell attack? Does that count as magic? We did this before, too.
With Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Melee spell attacks. Magic. Damage.
Go ahead. Here's the original grappled.
Okay. Because it's moving out of my space, so I get an attack of opportunity as well.
Sure.
No. Doesn't count.
No.
No, because otherwise it's super broken. This is stated in the rules. If you move someone, it doesn't count.
That would be so fun.
It would be so broken. I would have been doing it so much.
I will say it moves you here, though. They might basically like it's clawing on you. You hear this crack of a whatever the fuck whip behind you, and then this thing is pulled. You're pulled a little bit, and it's pulled off you completely, like scratch marks across the top of your body.
All right.
Anything else, Observer?
No, that's it.
Right. Royce, you're up.
Okay, same one.
That'll hit. Okay, 12. That's this one here, right?
So 4 magical, 19 total, 4 magical.
Okay. Oof.
And another 4 magical.
You can describe your kill if you like.
Go for it.
So as this creature has just been dragged off and is trying to kind of stutter step there and catch its balance, all of a sudden an arrow just comes and pierces it through the neck and it hits the ground. Hasiri is gone from the grasp of death to only having one horribly tanky creature, as tanky as him, almost near him now. Anything else, Royce?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. This one here, Toto, you're going to have some fun now. It is going to stand for its movement. And then, what's your AC, Toto?
18.
Okay, it's going to attack to grapple. It is going to do so. It is going to bite. As a secondary. Oh, really? Wow.
That's what you get for my command.
That's so fucking lame. I'll say it drops the grapple because of the one roll. What the fuck? That is so lame. I'd rather just have 2 normal hits. That one's gone. The creature looks upset physically. It's weird that it reacted like that, but it looked angered. That it missed. Siri, this one here, the one remaining, it's mono now. It is going to claw at you for damage. 18 hits, right?
Yep.
Damage 9 slashing.
All right. So it'd be -5. I would be knocked unconscious, but I do have relentless endurance.
Okay.
So I am at 1 HP.
Okay. Claw for damage. 23 hits. Damage.
All right. I am knocked unconscious.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
I will put the unconscious on you. This one is done. Moonbeam is still active, right?
Yep.
That's a wisdom.
Constitution.
Which one's going?
This one right here to the north of you.
I'm gonna have it after that.
Okay. For
I'm
Halo.
do Halo, yep.
So Constitution. I think it was a DC
16 or something.
16 for you, and then
Yep.
it's a Strength 16 for Observer, I believe. It's
So
going
I rolled,
It's Constitution.
fail both.
I got an 8 for radiant damage.
Okay.
And a 3 for necrotic. Doubled, so it's back down to 3.
Okay. So -3. It's prone, and it's going to use its movement to stand. It is going to. It's going to move here. Roll an athletics check to stand normally. It will pass. And then it's going to attack the wolf to your south.
Not my wolf.
For damage, 14. What is it at? 13. Cool.
AC, yeah.
So damage 9, and then claw for damage. Oh fuck! I forgot a cookie in my milk. God damn it. Toto, you're up.
8. No.
Okay. Not that. Am I able to move here?
Yes. But if you stand on these, how we've been playing it, is I have a DC in my head of them collapsing. This one, the wolf next to you on, did not collapse. However, this one over here that the wolf jumped on did immediately. You weigh more than a wolf. And if it does collapse, then it's going to shoot basically and roll and make it a disadvantaged terrain or difficult terrain under observer in a line right there, basically.
Okay, well, I am going to move my moonbeam here. I can just do that. I'm going to move me. Can I move here? Is that going to cause me problems?
Mm-mm.
Okay, can I get my spiritual weapon here?
Well,
yeah, he can make an attack of opportunity. I don't care.
Yeah, you ain't no bitch.
No. Okay, so I'm going to move there. I'm going to get my spiritual weapon there. I want to attack with my spiritual weapon, which I will roll. Does it? Nope, probably not. That sucked. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Then, let's see, I have an action left. I am going to not do that yet. What's the turn order look like? Where are you at, Vemrak? Oh, you're right there. I am going to Healing Word Vemrak. That will be... seven hit points to Vemrak.
Thank you.
Like that's move, act, bonus act. So, I am done.
Mac, you're up. Those images flash from your eyes, and you now see this musty, stinky room again.
Mm-hmm.
What eyes?
All right. I assume rage
flashed in your head.
I assume rage dropped when I died, right? So
kind of a reset, if you will.
All right. So bonus action, gonna rage again. I'm gonna attack the one I'm engaged with currently.
Okay.
22 to hit. 8 damage. And I'm gonna attack again.
Okay. Toto, roll me a perception check.
That's a critical hit. 29.
Roll me an arcane or arcana check as well. 29. Okay.
Hold on. I have savage attacks. When I score a critical hit, roll one of the weapon's dice one additional times and add it to the extra damage. So I would roll an extra what? D12.
Yes. I'm gonna pull Toto up very quickly. We're up. Figure out your total damage on the second attack, and I'll be ready for it when we get back. As you step into this space, Toto, something just kind of pings this sort of magical attunement, if you will, that you have. Maybe your deity comes down and kind of kind of makes you look down on the ground. There's nothing apparent that probably anyone else would have noticed necessarily, but you notice a... Fuck, hold on. I want to get the color right. You notice a green... You notice a green sort of... how do I say this? A green sort of dust that seems out of place, that's scattered in very sparse places, maybe on the wood around you and sort of very, very lightly on the floor as well. It strikes you as odd, maybe a note for later once combat is no longer going, if you choose to kind of process it again, okay?
Yep. Yeah, I might have to have you... Blah.
Alright. Total damage.
It's already, I think they already included it because instead of rolling 2d12, they rolled 3d12 when I selected a critical strike. So
Okay, so 21.
21 for the second attack. Yeah.
Damn, okay. Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, the Wolfie boys are up. How are you feeling, Toto? Because it's after 9 now.
I think we can finish combat at least.
Okay,
Unless you're
cool.
gonna like pull another boss out on us or some bullshit.
No, just every... No, maybe.
Just
but
all the vampire spawn you could possibly throw at us in a single room.
every log is a vampire spawn.
It's like the fucking twigs all over again.
Hey, you have a staff for that at least this time. Wolf's up.
Okay, I'm gonna move this wolf here is going to move up and around to there to help out Henrik. It's going to go ahead and bite with advantage.
You are no longer unconscious.
10, not gonna hit.
Okay.
Guessing. Okay, I'm going to use this wolf here to bite the vampire next to it.
Okay.
Advantage. Alright,
That'll
23. And I'm going to do damage. Normal. So 5 piercing. It's not prone. If you're prone, can you...
Just too damn high.
If you're prone, can you take... can you do ass attacks?
I would assume not. I mean... It's, I don't know. We'll go with no for now.
Wouldn't matter anyway, that one already uses an attack anyway.
Yeah.
You can attack and then move, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move this wolf up here. It's just gonna move past this enemy, so...
Okay.
Gonna get your attack. I'll just move back, but... In case it dies.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's gonna definitely kill it.
I'm certainly
That's-
gonna die.
Okay.
Oh, that was a low one, but enough. This
Yep.
wolf's dead.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and... Let's see... Make sure
Not
I can
that you
do the
don't have
distance here.
more.
Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna move this... Whoops. This wolf's gonna move up. How about
Okay.
Henrik as well? And it's going to...
Is
bite.
it proc moonbeam?
It's only when you...
Enter or start, I thought.
Is it enter? I could just sidestep around anyway.
Yeah, you can.
Just go around it.
No, it's not where the token went. Go
That
ahead.
was when you... Okay. Okay, bite, attack, advantage.
Sam!
16?
Sam! 16 hits.
Okay.
Sam, leave that door alone.
And then strength check.
Okay. Dude.
Yeah.
That's this one up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move,
Fucking knocking people over.
it's so funny.
So stupid.
Is it alright if I move a wolf on top of another wolf's dead body?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out there and there. Okay, so you want to just get rid of the... Oh, you already did it. Thank you. I'm gonna bite at... let's see... Which one's lower? This one or this one? Can I tell?
You cannot tell. They're very close.
Okay. I'm gonna bite at this one.
Okay.
Attack. Oh, sorry. But that should be an advantage. Oh, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Sweet. Alright, critical hit. So 11.
Okay.
And then... strength check.
Fine.
Damn, nice. Okay, I'm gonna move another wolf in.
Okay.
And it's gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Advantage. Sweet. And damage. Normal. Another 3 total.
Okay.
And I want to try moving this wolf onto the wood over here.
Okay. It is not going to collapse.
Okay. And it's going to bite at this one.
Okay.
Features, bite, attack, advantage. Oh, so close to another critical. Normal. And strength check.
Feels so bad.
Awesome.
The number of like 10s I've hit is too damn high.
Okay, the
Anything
turn's
else?
over. Alrighty, skipped.
All right. This one is going to use. Fuck, dude. Ooh.
Radiant time.
Yeah. Okay. Radiant is con.
Yep. Hey, he takes
Yeah,
that.
2d10. 2d10. 2d10 divided by 2. God, that was an amazing roll.
Okay. I'm gonna spend half damage or half movement to stand.
Katner doesn't like it.
Okay. This creature is. Okay, I'm gonna need to denote. Oh, that's actually perfect. So it's not prone in this situation. It's going to denote that it is walking upside down, because it is going to climb the ceiling, the wall, basically, and hang like a spider upside down right here. So it's 10 feet off the ground, and it's heading south.
I hit it as it goes out of my range.
Okay. And that's non-magical, right?
No, that is magical.
That is
It's
magical.
+1.
Okay. +1 scimitar. I see that now. Okay, so it's 10 feet off the ground right there.
I hit something. It happens once in a while.
You did it.
Why is this one not? Triggering. Oh, it's better to trigger that way. Observer.
I wish I could take paladin levels.
Wait, doesn't... Oh, never mind. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and... Go second character. Do another Thorn Whip on the one up here.
Oh, you're such a piece of shit.
If I can even hit it. Hey! I can hit it! And then I'll deal damage.
I hate your class so much. Okay.
And I'm gonna pull it to the ground.
Down.
Straight down.
Of course those are gonna collapse. To pull it off the ceiling into a fucking heaping mess of shit. Oh, my game's lagging again. Hold on. You guys still there?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's a big lag.
Is it knocked prone now?
Yes. That is the greatest weapon to not let people run away on the ceiling.
Exactly.
Thank you. You do love. Oh my god. It's just not gonna let me.
You still see your cursor moving around and stuff?
It just won't let me. It won't let me click.
Do you just want to refresh it?
Yeah. What is the refresh?
Wait, are you in the app? You're not using a browser, right?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna have to close it down and reopen it. I doubt there's like a refresh everything button. Let me see if ending my turn will do anything. Does that do it for you?
Oh,
you're in draw mode.
Stupid. Shatner learns to be a DM. Okay. It still has the cross on it. Now it's prone. We'll put it here because it rolled on the fucking logs. And Royce, was that your whole turn, Observer?
Yep.
Okay, Royce, you're up.
Hunter's mark.
That's so high. We need to get you a magical bow.
One magic damage.
And then, what, 7, 13?
And 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna have that one
Alright.
take Halo Spores.
Con?
Yep. 16. Damn.
Okay.
He actually did it. Yeah, that whole 1 damage is gonna do a lot. No damage.
Okay. So, this does not have radiant damage currently, right?
How long does that last for? Is it just till the end of their turn, or what is it?
Well, I think it was initially being hit from the angelic.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That was a while ago. I probably missed a couple there. Okay. Come on. It's going to use half its movement to get up. And it's going to climb the wall. And take attacks from the wolf, at least, as a spiritual weapon and observer. Spiritual weapon get a fighting opportunity?
that one there.
Probably not.
I don't think spiritual weapons.
Two.
Okay, both 2 wolves and an observer.
And an observer. I will do the wolves first, see if I can knock it prone. Alright, I'll just do normal. Alright, I'll do the crit for that one first. And then I'll do another one. Normal. Oh my god.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
god.
Alright, you just do 2. Let's see, that's 19 damage divided by 2. Damn, that was a good roll.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I need to do my attack now.
What's the total damage?
We're about to find out. Shlalala.
Well, from the wolves. It was,
The wolves was 19. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got a crit on one of them. Oh, man, I hit with that too. This one's gonna be magical. And then plus 1d6 necrotic. Slash
Why are you not doing
D6.
whip?
I can't do it's a melee attack. That's a spell.
Oh, thank you.
So that's so 10 magic and then 3 necrotic, so 1 extra necrotic.
Okay. Okay, so it is now on the ceiling. And it is on top of the spiritual weapon, so we'll place it right here in the middle. As awkward as that looks, but it's on the downward section, if you will. This one is going to spend half a movement to stand, and then it is going to attack this wolf here. Claw for damage.
AC 13.
Claw for damage.
Fuck.
Crit. Probably
I had one crit gun.
guarantees hit it.
Obliterated.
Oh wow.
Oh, only 9. Wow.
That's horrible.
Minus 9.
That
2 HP left.
So horrible. These are out of order. The one up here is going to attack so spend half movement to stand. And attack the one to the south. Claw for damage. And
Yeah, that's gonna kill it.
Damage. And then it's going to attack the other one. Claw for damage. Fuck.
Yes. Yeah.
Totally right.
Oh god.
They're great little meat sponges.
Is that is the one next to me prone?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Which one? Because there's 2 next to you.
Well, there's a prone one
This-
next to me.
Yeah, that
Isn't
one
there?
is. That one isn't.
Whichever one is prone, I get to attack with advantage, right?
Yes. As long as you're within 5 feet.
I'm going. Well, if it's on the ground, it has to be within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Unless it's prone on the ceiling.
Don't give me ideas.
It's
I don't.
anti-prone.
It's anti-prone. Okay, I'm gonna attack the one next to me. With advantage. Hey, did it.
Nice.
Critical hit. It's a sad hit, but it's 8 damage. And then my spiritual weapon is going to attack the guy on the ceiling. It's an 18 hit.
Yep.
That will be 8 force damage. And then I will move my moonbeam here to cover the guy on. Let's see, is there a guy? Oh shoot. How hurt are these all looking?
They're all very similar. The one up by his series, the least damaged.
You know what? Let's hit this guy. I have 60 feet of movement on Moonbeam, so I'm pretty sure I can just maneuver it around things without much problem.
Yep.
Okay. That's good. That's my turn.
Vemac, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the one again that's in front.
That was close. Jesus.
17 damage.
Okay.
Attack again.
All right.
Love that on a 6. You could
I know.
so ridiculous.
I mean, it's what he's here for.
Yeah.
And then 10 more damage. And that'll be my turn.
Anything else minus just short of 30 damage? All right. Wolves are up.
Okay. One up top, attacking the one next to Siri. Bite, attack, normal. Sorry, wait, advantage. We'll do one more. Come on. Oh, alright. That sucks. They both failed. Do you want to do anything with that critical fail?
No, it's fine.
Okay. One's at the bottom, we're going to move. We're going to first attack. This one right here is going to attack, bite, advantage. Woo, crit. Alright, and crit damage. So 11 on a crit, and it's got to do a strength check. Damn. Okay. And the other one below is going next. Attacking. Advantage. Guessing that's a miss.
Yep.
Okay. The freak on the ceiling, that one is out of range of this wolf, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you had a turn and you wanted to like try and do like a
No, I don't want to.
acrobatic jump to try and grab it, but
let's see, that one's not shit. Can I get the wolf around, like going off the wood over here and then jumping back over here?
yeah. Just roll an acrobatics check for the partial difficult terrain. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. And then this wolf is going to attack the downed enemy.
Okay.
Bite. Attack. And advantage because we got Toto there. And then damage. Normal. So 7. Piercing. And it's already prone, so. Yeah, it's the end of the turn.
Me?
No, sorry.
No.
So half movement. No more bullshit. Sunlight, moonbeam, nothing. We're going to the wall, and we're going right here. 2 attacks of opportunity from one wolf and a Toto. If you still have it, which I think you do.
Yeah, let's do normal, not advantage. Damn.
Ugh.
Cool. Observer, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna Thorn Whip. Seems like select my character. The one to the bottom, over here. Damn, okay, never mind. That's my turn.
Okay. Raise your up.
You said all these 3 are pretty even.
They're, yeah, kind of hilariously close.
Okay, then I'll stick with this one. So
Which one? I'm sorry,
16.
the northern one. This one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
16 plus 2 magical.
Okay. Another turn.
And there you go.
Go ahead and roll an attack. You're fine. Your arrow on that one just hits over here on the box. Kind of like shoots into the side, breaks off a splinter of it, and the arrow kind of goes flying towards this creature here. Kind of like actually kind of hits it, but not for any damage as far as you can tell. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. This creature is going to use its speed.
Is that within 10 feet of me when it started?
It's 10 feet off the ground. So it was already in this space here, so no.
So, okay.
Royce, Observer, Toto, you hear a bashing or a clashing sort of noise. Like probably the creature that just ran is trying to get through a part of the home, you would say, in some way, shape, or form. This one is next. All right, Hasiri. I got a claw for damage coming at you. That will miss. Claw for damage coming at you. Wow. 15 misses, right?
Correct.
Okay. This one here.
Wait, did it take the
Hey.
radiant?
You skipped a radiant damage on
I
something.
did skip a radiant damage. What's the con?
16.
Oh, brutal. So a total of 11.
2d10. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got it.
It's 11.
God, how much life do these things have?
And then now it is got a big old cross on it. This one here no longer has that. Okay. Huh. Toto coming at you. Claw for grapple.
Oh, that'll
24
hit.
hits. Let's do a DC 13 dex. My mic died if you said anything.
Did not.
Okay. Jesus.
Nice.
Okay, let's do claw for damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
9 slashing. Toto, you are up.
Don't forget, he's got to do a concentration check. Taking damage.
Yep. For the old moonbeam.
Is that Constitution?
That's a good
I think
question.
concentration is just a 10 or above, isn't it?
No, it's depending on the damage taken. It's like taking damage. Whenever you take damage, where you cast a concentration spell, you must take Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration.
Yeah.
DC is 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. So 10. Constitution 10. Fuck.
It's fine. I was going to drop that spell anyway. I only wanted it to last for a little bit. So it's on the ceiling above me?
Yes, so it's like about 15 feet away from you, but 10 to 15.
Wait, but how is it grappling him?
It's not.
Well, how did it... Doesn't matter.
No, this
Whatever.
one was attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start out with... Spiritual weapon is going to go here.
Okay.
And attack the vampire south of it. As soon as I can fucking do it. Would it get advantage on that?
Why?
No, you don't play with
Unlock.
flanking. Never mind. You don't play with flanking.
Yeah, the flanking. It's just the wolf
17?
special ability.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
17 hits. Yep.
Come on, kill this fucker.
12 force damage.
Yes.
Yay!
Good job.
And then, okay, so that's an action. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get... God damn it. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so if I go diagonal, that's 15. I go 20.
Okay. So
That's 25.
you see this vampire on the ceiling still trying to break down this door.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get here. And what am I doing? Did I do that? I'm gonna sacred flame it. So you need to do a oh, I have to do you need a dex saving throw. Well, you are going
Nice.
to take 4 radiant damage. But hey, it's still radiant damage. Move act, bonus act. That is my turn.
Okay, Mac, you're up.
All right.
Oh, and
attack.
that spell's gone.
Okay.
Roll an attack for that.
God damn it. Cleave my wolf in half.
You mean roll an attack, like an attack roll?
Damage.
Yeah, like a damage roll.
Oh, a damage roll?
Sorry, my bad.
Use a 23 for the next hit.
Yeah, you kill the dog. So,
God damn it.
having jumped up out of death and then now springing back into life, you now see the enemy that you once saw in dying swing out in an attempt to kill it, but miss wildly and slice the dog's head off next to you. But hey, any gore is gore for you, right? So this is dead.
I'll turn and yell at the body of the wolf. Get in my fucking way, and then
always blame the teammate, right?
second swing. Would you take that attack roll that I already rolled or no?
But that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, 18 points. Damn it.
That one's dead.
All right. Is there any other?
Still 2 kills. I mean, one of them was friendly, but hey. The next nearest enemy to you now is this one here.
Okay.
On the ceiling.
So I'm gonna.
It's 10 feet above you, though. So it's about
With-
15 feet from you there.
With me being 7 feet tall and wielding a great axe, would that still be within my?
I like it, but
Set a precedent.
God damn it! Oh, fine, good disadvantage though. You have to
Okay.
jump.
I swear to God, if you kill this one with a jump.
Alright, so I'm gonna like run and jump at it.
Okay.
2040.
Oh my god.
11 points of damage.
Okay, it takes 11. I was scared there. I was sweating. Oh, that's so funny.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, wolves are up. My mic died. Did you ask me something?
Nope, I was waiting. It's the vampire's turn, right?
Oh no, wolf.
Oh, you said wolf's up. Sorry,
Yeah, wolves are up.
I didn't hear that part. Okay, I'm going to move the wolf. It's gonna go into the room. They have enough movement. God damn it. Right. And jump. God damn it. There we go. It's gonna go ahead and attack. Wait, is that enemy still on the ceiling and attacking the door?
Yes.
Can it?
You can climb on
Can
that
my wolf-
counter and you can jump. Roll an acrobatics.
Yeah.
and attack.
All right, I'll try that. Sure. Acrobatics, normal.
Ugh. If you crit, you can hit. If not, you miss.
All right, I get one roll 'cause no advantage here. Attack, normal. Come on! Ah, so close.
An athletic fucking wolf.
Yeah.
Alright, that one misses.
Okay, sending another wolf in there. It's gonna try jumping off the table and do the same thing.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just do an acrobatics. Hey, there
Yep.
we go. And this time it has advantage because, or do you? Is it okay to do advantage?
No, because they're not by default in like attack range.
Okay, I'll just do normal then. 20.
Yeah.
That hits. All right, and then we'll do
Yank
damage.
this fucker off the ceiling.
I certainly hope so. 10.
Oh, that
Ah,
roll.
you made it.
Oh my god. 5 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
20. Ah, I can't make it. This one I can't ping anymore again. God damn it. The one south of Emrak. That one's still on the ceiling as well, right?
Yes. The only 2 that are left are on the ceiling.
Okay, can my wolf hit it here? Anyway?
Not. You can do an acrobatics disadvantage to try and like jump, climb up the wall, and bite.
Okay, why not?
Got nothing to lose, really.
Alright. Oh my god, sorry. Buttons. Alright, you said acrobatics disadvantage or acrobatics normal?
Both.
Okay, so disadvantage acrobatics and disadvantage attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Regular acrobatics and then a disadvantage attack.
So the
So,
17 rolled first.
So 17's fine.
no.
And then just do a disadvantage attack.
Okay. Attack disadvantage.
Okay. That's gonna fail. Roll me a d20. High. Something funny happens. High. Wolf lands here, falls on this wood, collapses the wood, knocks you prone, bitch. Fuck you.
God damn it. Knew it was coming.
I had to get you once. At least once today.
I've only prone them like 20 times so
Yeah,
far.
exactly. I feel like we're playing Divinity Original Sin, and I'm just like, I'll knock them down. I'll knock them down. Alright. This one is going to
me see. This one's gonna dash as an action. Toto, you're gonna see it run downstairs on the ceiling.
High is the ceiling?
Still too tall. It's about 10 feet high.
That's totally within range, but okay.
For you?
5 foot for a 5 foot reach? Yeah. If it's walking on the ceiling.
Go ahead. I swear to God, if you kill it.
I'm just saying.
No, go ahead.
God damn it, door.
Just so you guys know, it has 13 health. Let's do it.
I probably can't even kill it unless I crit. Nope.
Oh, thank God. All right.
So good at that. Respects 2 points of strength. God damn it.
Observer, you're up.
Okay. I will use half of my movement to stand up. That's 15. Rude. You want to take the sign off my character?
Nope. I'm gonna leave it there for the rest of this campaign.
Is that 10 feet or 15 feet to move there?
Move where I can't see your pings.
You know, it's gonna be 15. There. Can I see that? I mean, technically it shows that I can. The vampire to the left?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Spells. Torn Whip.
You said that one that Observer attacked, or excuse me, that
Yes.
Toto attacked was dashing? Where was it trying to go? Through the door?
No, it just dashed. Like, dash is an action. Double your movement.
Yeah, where did it go?
Downstairs.
And crit. Okay, so 14 piercing on the vampire to the left.
Wait, I would have gotten an attack of opportunity shot. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was that one.
Oh, go ahead.
It was between me and the wolf, right?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, fuck. I should have made these ceilings 5 feet taller. No, thank God.
15 to hit, miss.
Yeah. Okay, how much damage?
14 piercing. I'm
14
ripping
piercing.
it to the ground.
From what?
Thorn whip.
Okay. Love it. Okay. And now it's on the ground.
Oh shit, I should have done a circle of spores on the one that was on the ceiling. Oh well.
Okay.
Too late now.
Anything else?
Hunting turn.
Okay. Royce, you're up.
Go get him, Royce.
Okay. Is it, so if I do dash, does that mean I can't attack?
Yeah, it takes your action.
Okay. 15. So I don't see anything down the staircase.
You do not. But you know one ran down the staircase.
Okay, I'll run down to the bottom.
Okay. You're there.
So can I see it? I mean, I can see it, but can I see it?
You can see it now. You can't shoot it from there. How much more movement do you
I have 5 feet.
If you move, if you move here, you can shoot it. It's fine. It's annoying, huh?
Sorry, I don't my connection is fucking shitty or something's going on. I don't know.
It could be mine.
Okay, yeah. So I'll move,
Wi-Fi for the first time.
I'll move Hunter's Mark to it and then attack.
Nice.
That'll hit.
So the 4 is magic, and then the 9 is piercing.
Okay.
And then another one.
Okay.
I don't know what's happened. I'm still lagging.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Okay, damage. So the 11 and a 1 magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very close. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Fuck. A vampire is dead. A vampire is dead. Toto, you're up.
Okay. One, two,
The vampire is almost through this door. On its turn, that's what it did. Twice now, I think, since it moved initially.
It's prone on the ground.
Now it's permanently.
Yep.
Up. 17.
Yep, that hits.
Or 4. Oh, I'm bad
Okay.
at that. Why do I do that? I need to stop doing that. Can you move
Wait,
my
does
spiritual weapon, like, where is
Was
it?
that it? Yeah, it was advantage.
Yeah. 1, 2. Can you get my spiritual weapon on the top stair?
Sure.
Do I have a bonus
doesn't
action?
Observer have a wolf down there?
Yes,
I do.
he does.
It's right next to it.
It's right here.
Oh, it hasn't had a
Bonus
turn yet.
action. I guess
It's
that's
just
my
kind
turn.
of watching. It's been down here the entire time. So, Royce, it's hard to see because everything's happening on the ground, but you don't hear Henrik when you come downstairs. You're just kind of hyper focused on this creature on the wall. These coffins are relatively high off the ground, but there's definitely movement over here. Just not sure to the whole situation yet. Toto, that was your turn. Vimrak, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and pursue the one that ran downstairs.
Okay.
So
You want
I
to
have.
movement speed normal, or are you gonna dash or something?
Well, my movement speed is 40 feet. Can you tell me how far I can get with that?
Yeah. You can get right here.
Okay. And would I have any semblance of where it would be?
Yeah, you can like Royce is next to you. You guys can communicate. Like it's hanging from the wall right here, just kind of barely out of reach. You can kind of see like part of its like body dangling.
Okay.
It's on the wall, one square to the left of there.
All right. I'm going to move up within range of it.
That's your max speed or range unless you have more. That was 40.
Yeah. Sorry. So I would have. I want to dash to get into range of it.
Okay, then if you dash, you have another 40 from there. But that is your action then.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
I just be in range of it.
Yep. So when
yeah.
you get to that point now, you see that this wolf has why you're unsure, but this wolf has basically subdued Henrik. Henrik, there is a club on the ground here. The wolf seems to have taken some damage, and the wolf is still just kind of like gnarling at him, but he seems either unconscious or dead, and the wolf has sort of like bitten off a part of his hand or multiple fingers, it seems, to sort of disarm him from attacking it. And then the vampire spawn here is still on the ceiling, kind of moving towards Henrik as well.
Okay. Here, I'll put my. I have more movement, right?
Yeah, you have a lot.
I'll just try to like get in between both of them if I can. Like, if I can assume that that's where the vampire is going, I'm gonna put myself in between both of them.
Okay, and when you get close to Henrik, you can Roll a medicine check for me if you want to see how much, if you see if he's alive or not. If you had to guess, he's probably passed out. He's definitely losing blood. His fingers are bleeding. He's missing multiple fingers. But it seems like his chest is moving with breaths.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
I'll just. No, that'll be it. That's
Okay.
the end of my.
Wolves are up.
Okay. Can the wolf down here attack the vampire?
With some fancy footwork, yeah. And trying to acrobatics disadvantage attack.
Sure. Let's
Okay.
go for it. So acrobatics, normal.
Hold on, before you roll anything, it
Oh,
has
too late.
6 health. Go ahead.
Okay.
17 hits.
All right, and then bite. It was so it has advantage here normally. Should I just do a regular?
Then yes, do a regular.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't have that much damage though. Let's see.
Does it?
Crit. No, it's only 5.
Oh no! All right.
But it's got to go through them. Oh, but strength check.
Oh god. If it falls, I'll have you kill it.
God damn it. Would have been funny.
It would have been.
All right, wolf's upstairs.
Okay.
Advantage. Nope. The other one. Advantage. Wow, 2 8s and 2 9s.
Let's
That
go.
sucks.
Let's go.
Gonna move the last wolf downstairs. So it's got 40, so 10. And then 5 onto my spot.
Okay.
So that would be another 20. 30. Okay, can you put it downstairs?
Yes.
Forty would get it there. Might as well just do a full sprint then.
Okay.
That's alright. Then I'll just get it all the way around to there.
Okay.
And then end the turn.
Okay. So who's left? Just this guy.
Oh, there's 2 of them. The one upstairs
Oh,
and the one
yeah.
downstairs.
That's right. Fuck it. He's gonna move over Henrik.
I would get.
Yeah.
Oh.
go
No,
ahead.
he's still within attack range of you.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's true. He's in attack range. He's gonna drop down and just try and like rip his fucking head off. So, Hasiri, if
That's
you want to
rude.
try and do, if you make something up, a movement you want to do, I'll think of a skill here to roll for it to try and. What do you want to do in response? He's gonna fall from the ceiling, like claws out, basically down
Okay.
towards Henrik.
As it's like falling down from the ceiling,
Okay.
I want to make like a full tackle to like
Okay.
tackle it as like out of the
As
way of
it's falling.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically want to bear hug it and then like land over here or something like that.
Yeah, actually, if being that I'm next to Henrik, I just want to kind of like make my arms as big as possible, like open up wide and try to bear hug it. Yeah, not necessarily like run and jump and try to get it. More so, just like try to catch it as it's
Just knock it out of the way.
catching it
Okay.
and catch and turn it away.
So roll dexterity for that. You can do a 5. You're gonna you're going to presume that this creature is coming over and maybe going to crawl down and try and attack Henrik. You were not expecting fully for it to just kind of basically shoot itself off of the ceiling. It's too fast for you to react to catch it in the midair. You still jump heroically to try and catch the creature, but the creature's made contact with Henrik, and a claw goes across his frail old neck, and it does cut his throat. However, you are able to crash into the creature before the second claw comes down, and the two of you become like sprawling over here. Roll me a strength check, Vemrak. Yeah, you have no problem overpowering the creature physically in an extreme manner, considering how weak it is. And actually, in the fight, you end up just killing it because you're just kind of enraging to try and keep it away from this old man. However, you look over as the creature's body goes limp. The two wolves are just kind of staring at the situation. The old man's kind of like gasping and choking on his own blood as he's probably dying in front of your eyes at this moment.
Okay, so as that's happening, I'm going to yell upstairs and say, "Get down here, quick. We need to save this guy, or Henrik's dying. We need to save him," and ask him questions. Is there anything I can do to try and
shove a good berry down its throat?
Is there anything?
You're still in combat overall because there's still one above. So you can't move from there. You can like throw a good berry if you wanted, Royce, or your turn's coming up after Observer, so you can move on that. But you can always speak, so you can yell that up. Royce, you can kind of reiterate
He's got a good berry, so I'll just tell him to give him a good berry.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to give him a good berry when I can.
Yeah, so that'll be on your turn, or I can add him to the turn order. Yeah, on your turn. Observer, you're up. You've heard what was yelled at from below.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs, so that'll be 15 feet. Thank you. And if I move, can I see him from? Can you see my cursor?
Can you see him from
there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. Sure. Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Okay.
On the dude.
Okay. So as the life is sort of drawing out of him, you reach out across the room, and he's, Hisiri, you're in the process of like throwing this creature aside, not yet able to get to Henrik in your turn yet, but you see the life kind of be like, I guess like forced back into him, if you will. His throat starts to like subside a bit in terms of bleeding, and he kind of grasps at his neck to try and stop the bleeding and coughs profusely. Anything else, Observer?
That's it.
Okay, Royce, you're up.
I will go back upstairs.
Okay. Can get you to there.
Okay, Hunter's Mark and attack.
Okay.
That's prone, so you have disadvantage. Doesn't matter.
It's dead. The last final vampire spawn dies with that arrow, and you guys can now move freely. Toto, the door in front of you has been damaged pretty extensively. You can now see inside the room, and with a couple more heaves or pushes or slashes with weapon, most likely you could get through the lock without any issue. It seems to be a bedroom. From what you can see inside, looks like a modest bed chamber. From what you can see from that angle, obviously there's more in the room you cannot see yet. And then Henrik is down on the floor below, gasping and fighting for his life. Overall, he does not have a lot of hit points, but he has. Well, he doesn't have a lot of total hit points, but he's not dying, at least in that case. Do you guys want to call it here?
Yeah,
Very late.
I gotta go to bed.
Cool. Go to bed.
Alright.
Thank
Have
you,
a good night.
guys.
Good night, guys.
Yep. See ya.